I am going to give you three things that I liked about Royal Caribbean more than I liked about Carnival, or not even more, but rather three things that Royal Caribbean had that I really liked that Carnival did not or does not have. Number two, and you might think I'm joking, you might I don't. Number two was the laser tag. The most fun I had the most fun doing a couple of different things on the Royal Caribbean boat. One of it was laser tag, the other was dodgeball. I would argue that dodgeball can't really be counted just because it's dodgeball, dog. Like, and this is what I mean about Royal Caribbean is that the most fun you'll have on a Royal Caribbean ship is the same stuff you could do in your backyard or at the park. The best show was the ice show, but the most fun thing that I did, the laser tag. Laser tag. That laser tag, it was fun. That was a great time. And the laser beams, they work good. You know, when you get hit, it vibrates, just like regular laser tag. But for it to be on a ship, that was great. That was a lot of fun. That's literally my number two is laser tag. Now, I don't know if any Carnival ships have laser tag. I haven't seen it on any Carnival ships, but boy, was it fun. And that's kind of where sometimes the size of Royal Caribbean boats, they just have it's just such a massive boat that they have these big, large open spaces that they can use for something like a laser tag. The laser tag is held in the same like arena where they have ice skating. You can do like free skate. And then they have where they hold the ice show. They put like these boards over top of the ice so that you can run around and not slip and fall. That was great. That was great. I really liked that. And part of the reason why I liked the laser tag so much is because I was killing. Boy, I was out there sniping. Do, 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 do. Oh, boy, I had this one kid crying, boy, because he didn't know that he didn't know how to hide properly. So part of his back flap on his laser tag joint was sticking out the cut. So I was in the cut like 25 yards away. Pew, sniping his tail, boy. And he got to crying. He went and found his mom. I ain't care about none of that, dog. Listen, I had to get my boy up out of there, man. Look, if you ain't ready for the fight, don't jump on the ice. You understand what I'm saying? That joint was so fun. I was killing in that joint. Every time I went, I was in there killing. It was great. That was great. Man, when I saw laser tag pop up on the schedule, I don't care what else they got going on. I'm going to laser tag. Same thing with the ice show. If the ice show on the schedule, I'm going to the ice show. I don't care what y'all got going on. Dinner, specialty dining, whatever, this, that, and the third, that, this, and the fifth, bye. So we got the show on ice, theater on ice, best show on water among any cruise line. Then we had laser tag. That was great fun. You're running around playing laser tags. It's like 12-year-olds in there. Then it's like grandparents in there. It's great. It's a great time. And the third thing that I liked about Royal Caribbean over Carnival, and this is not even a big deal for me, but it's just me being honest, the different spaces to like look at on the boat. For example, Central Park area. That was nice to have an area of the ship that's like designed to look like Central Park. It's like has green grass. It's like literal birds, like actual birds who've like made their way onto the boat and they just be flying between the trees. And there's like a sidewalk that cuts through. That's really nice. And Royal Caribbean had a few different places like that that were nice. They were nice to look at. They were nice to see. Now, that doesn't make my cruise. That doesn't convince me to book or unbook from a cruise because of things like that. But I'm just being honest. They're the different spaces that they had that you could kind of look at and be at and take pictures at. They were nicer. But that's it. That is it. And yes, I've thought about food. Yes, I've thought about service. Yes, I've thought about quick grab options as far as food. Yes, I've thought about other amenities. And I'll give an honorable mention. The honorable mention is Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Now, Perfect Day at Coco Cay, I mean, sure, it counts because you only get it via a Royal Caribbean sailing, but you can get that via any sailing. So like in terms of their small boats, their tiny boats, short sailings, long sailings, it's just one of the amenities that Royal has to offer for all of their cruises, right? All of their cruises that go into the Caribbean. And that's a great amenity. I had a chance to get on the Perfect Day at Coco Cay Island, but we got rained out. So right as I stepped onto the island, they literally said, turn around and come back. We're not evacuating. We're calling everybody to get off the island, come back onto the boat. I was like, okay, that's done. You know, it is what it is. I do have another Perfect Day at Coco Cay booked for later this year with my daughter. So hopefully the weather will be great and we'll get a chance to fully experience it. I think I'm going to love it. I think it's going to be great. But I give it an honorable mention because it's like a stop. You know what I mean? It's like somewhere you go on the boat, which is great. They do get a plus for that, but I'm really comparing boats. I know that I've said Carnival is better than Royal. What I'm talking about is the experience on the boat, the ships, Carnival over Royal. That's what I'm mainly talking about, if you can't tell. Perfect Day at Coco Cay gets an honorable mention. Now, Carnival does have a Perfect Day at Coco Cay competitor that they're bringing to fruition, and that is Celebration Key. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, just like Perfect Day at Coco Cay. As far as what I've seen of Celebration Key, it looks comparable to Perfect Day at Coco Cay, but if I had to pick one just by looking like a brochure test, Perfect Day at Coco Cay for sure, because of the gigantic water slides. I would put them over Celebration Key, but I haven't been to either, as far as I haven't gotten to experience either. So once I get to experience them both, then perhaps I'll feel one way or another. This video has been far longer than I had anticipated, but I am on this crusade because I believe that it is the truth. Simple as that. I believe that people have Carnival totally misconstrued. I think people just speak inaccurately and out of ignorance about Carnival because of things that they've seen on primarily TikTok. And I'm like, well, that's not fair, and that sucks because that's not true, right? Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Subscribe on your way out, like the video, and have a good day.